So after you've been to Cannock Chase, you end up with a muddy bike, and this is what you can expect in the winter months every single time, which is to be expected, I suppose. But I put plenty of oil on the chain when I got back home, so I'm going to give this beast a good clean. Give it some car wash first, and then I've got some muck off. Who hasn't got a bottle of this stuff? Not sponsored, didn't get it for free, but it works really well. And yeah, treat it to some chain cleaner. And these chains seem to be so slack because this one is a 1x11, so the chain has to be slack so it can flex enough. See how much you can flex? Means they're really open to grit and dirt, so you clean them and they sound absolutely awful. Yeah, so give it a good clean and give it a good lube, otherwise you'll grind your chain away within 6 months. And these jockey wheels, they're absolutely crudded up, but they're still worked and sounded absolutely perfect and smooth. But when you get them home and you go, well, flipping hell, that jockey wheel's meant to be a lot thinner than that. But anyway, let's make it beautiful. Bike hand stand, and that's from Treads Cycles. They did a good deal on that. It works really well. And I'm not actually clamping the post. Everyone go, oh, you're clamping the post. I'm not. This is pretty much wound all the way up, and it's still loose. It's just floating in there, but it's got it. And yeah, we'll give it a clean. Seem to be losing quite a bit of oil, more than what I would expect out of this shock. And there seems to be almost like a play somewhere, so it might have to go back and get checked out. When you're bouncing up and down on it, it feels like there's some play in a linkage or a pin or in the piston. I haven't been able to find where it's actually come from, so they might have to check it out. It still hasn't had its first service yet. So right now I've washed my bike, I've got to sham it off and dry it off. But this is the piece of foam I've added to stop stones from getting in this part, because it's put a few big chips in the carbon fibre, which I'll be having words to Specialised about. But that definitely, you can see it's a nice soft foam, and just stuck on there a bit of contact adhesive. But before I did that, I put some helicopter tape on the frame, and I put helicopter tape up here, and then I had some bike protector honeycomb stuff, which is a little bit thicker than helicopter tape, which I've added on a few of the places, because you scratch them up and whatever. So I need some more to put down my shocks. And the rock guard does an excellent job of keeping a lot of the junk out your face, especially when you're filming with a gimbal. That's somewhat of a priority. And I love these Hope. They're just about right. I think you look at the pin pegs and you think, oh, they're quite long. They're too long, but they're not. They're fine. Do eat your shoes up a little bit. But my shoes are a couple of years old now anyway, so they feel really good. So yeah, the one thing I find most difficult to clean and spend the most time on is the chain. And so because it's got so much flex in it and so loose to accommodate the 1x11, it just seems to take forever to get all the crap out. And these jockey wheels, I might be getting some Hope. There's like a knobble on each other part, tooth, and it just seems to drag rubbish round. I don't know if you can exactly see it, but there's like a knob there, and then there's not one there, and then there's a knob. But that seems to just drag stuff in and around here. I don't know if that's everybody gets the same thing or it's this particular. I've never noticed it as bad on my Trek. So yeah, that might be a little upgrade. If anyone's tried the Hope jockey wheels, the aluminium jockey wheels, let me know. Tell me what you think of them. So there she is, the beauty. Nice and clean. Won't look like that after tomorrow. Around Cannock Chase again, the monkey. And we're going to go to Lower Cliff and park there and just do that side, the left hand side of the road, the other side. The tyre pressures I've been using in these new Maxis, it's about 19 psi in the front, and it was fantastic and still rolled really well. That's the difference between these tyres and the original Butcher tyres that came on it, is that they roll so much nicer and actually changes the steering response completely. Much sharper, much lighter to turn, much lighter feel on the bike, but nevertheless plenty of grip so far. Ready for the trail. This is my lovely Nissan 350Z, and it's a lovely car, very low mileage. Fantastic to drive, but I'm currently only doing about 700 miles a year. It's literally costing me £1 a mile to drive that without any fuel, and I could really do with selling it and getting a van. But if I get enough comments, or 3 comments, that you want to see me giving it a razz around the streets, then I will do so before it goes. But I really want a Mercedes Sprinter, medium wheel length, because otherwise it won't go on my drive. But yeah, I want the Mercedes van, as like every person with a mountain bike. Because bed and breakfasts are so expensive these days, we'd rather buy a van outright and take it, because most bed and breakfasts, they won't have a secure place for you to put your bike. So we're going to have to say goodbye to this. And I know full well that I'll never have another one as good as this, because this is really a clean car. 33,000 miles from new, 2004. 280 horsepower, rear wheel drive. Hi guys, just to let you know, we're at Specialised in Birmingham today to return my bike for a couple of little issues, and it's closed. Specialised in Birmingham has ceased to trade from the 18th of December. I'm a little bit upset. I am upset. I don't know where the closest one is. Where am I going to return my bike to now? Where am I going to get my Specialised fix? I don't know. I think the next one's like 50-60 miles away. I'm not sure. We'll have to have a look on Google. They're not going to sell many bikes, are they, if they're closed?
They're probably closed because they didn't sell many bikes.
Oh well. I'll post this just so you know. So we're at the Specialised store in Stafford. And I know there's a problem with getting stones jammed into this, because this is the latest 2018 model. And this gap is a lot smaller. And they've changed the angle, so it's less likely for something to get stuck between the frame. It'll either fall through or roll back off. So they definitely know there is an issue with stones getting caught in this area of the bike. And the cable routing they've changed as well. which is so much better. I'm going to see if I can buy a different trailing arm, and will it fit?
Sometime
Can't get
later.
in. So it's miserable out there, and I really wanted to go and do some mountain biking today, but I thought on the way passing I saw this little sign up there, look. So I'm actually in the Lamborghini Bentley showroom. So I thought, who likes bikes are going to like cars as well. So I did a little walk around of some of these cars. Look at that beast. It's like walking around in a sweet shop. But you can't eat any of the sweets. The lighting here is fantastic. It puts all these sexy body lines. And this one's got the new carbon fibre, chopped carbon fibre. Look at that. It's like marble. Seen a few of these on the road on YouTube, setting the cars alight because of the exhaust. So yeah, I'd be really a bit pissed off if that ever happened to a car of mine. So here we've got a nice grey one. Super nice. This white one's matte. Very nice. You never know. One day we can always dream, and I've done that before. I've dreamed about things. You really desire something, it makes you work for a living. And I've done that in the past, and I've actually got them. So yeah, this is a great showroom, brilliant lighting, and then I'm not going to be cheeky enough, but talk about sweet shop. I don't know which I want but more, the cars, but I think I can only afford the actual sweets in here. And then if you like Bentleys, they've got a few of them here as well. This green one, I must say, says a statement, doesn't it? And the leather workmanship. I had an X-Trail with cream leather, and it really didn't like jeans, blue jeans. So I'll have a little sneaky peek around here as well. I've been told I can't video some of the cars. That blue's so gorgeous. Oh my god. That's all you're getting of that. You'll have to free frame them if you want a closer look. But stunning, look at this beast. Yes, very nice. Imagine following that arse down the motorway. So that's Bentley for you, and Lamborghini. I'll see you later, hopefully on a muddy trail.